Hello, this is Dr. Foojan Zeine, and this is the tip of the week. There's a sense of entitlement about our feelings. Our emotions move, protect, define, and give us livelihood and purpose. Life can become pointless if we can't feel. So, therefore, recognizing our feelings, experiencing them in our body, listening to the message they share, and expressing or releasing it is our right, our privilege, and frankly, a must. Rightly so, we have the right to our feelings. However, just because we feel, it does not mean we're right about the facts or the thought process accompanying our feeling. Our perception of the events and the reality might not necessarily be true. This does not mean that our emotions are not valid. Our feelings are always valid for us, but that doesn't mean the thought process is valid. As humans, we constantly take data in from the outside world and enter a world of assumptions and meanings. Based on our creation of the narrative, we produce feelings. However, our feelings is based on the story we're telling ourselves. We tend to hold on to these stories for years and repeatedly resurface the same feeling. As we feel the emotions again, we become more righteous about the story we made up. Therefore, the vicious cycle continues. Imagine a child that thought their mother scolded them because they were a bad child. The narrative of being a bad child ignited feelings of sadness, shame, and anger. Whenever the person growing up thinks about my mother scolded me because she thinks I'm a bad child and therefore I'm a bad child, those feelings resurface. This person can grow up thinking about himself this way every day. It could even extend the idea of if someone is upset with me, it means I'm bad to his girlfriend, boss, friend, later on wife, children. You can imagine. And produce feelings of shame, sadness, and anger in all areas of life daily. But what if his mother scolded him because she wanted him to grow, to excel? And when he was not working hard, she pushed him due to her love and thought he was capable but not asserting himself. Although he would still not like being pushed and scolded, rightly so, the narrative he would have made about himself would have totally been different and produced a different feeling. So, although he has the right to his perception and the right to his emotions, he might not be right about his mother's intentions and her message. He might not be right about the meaning he created about himself. Knowing that our reality is very subjective is essential. The fact allows us to fact check and help us bring the storyline or the narrative about ourselves as close to other people's reality and save us from many unnecessary hardships. I work with childhood traumas daily. I work with negative narratives people have held on to for a lifetime and torture themselves with it. It haunts them and creates daily misery. They can sometimes check with their parents, siblings, teachers, and friends about their childhood experiences and assumptions. When they check, they find that their experience was only one angle and find that their strength is how they have endured all they have and all that they did take. But also, they mostly found that their narrative was not necessarily true and only their perception. What a waste of life when we suffer only based on our screenwriting of a horror movie about our life, which we find it wasn't even true. So, should you trust your feelings? Yes, trust your feelings. Hear the message about your needs. Express your needs. Take care of your needs. Protect yourself. But don't always believe the storyline that you created. Check it out. Don't generalize matters about yourself and the world around you. If you don't like someone's actions toward you, it's okay. Handle it. Express and set boundaries. But don't make a general statement about yourself and others. These general self and life Um, Statements and beliefs make up your identity. But when you operate from daily, if it's nasty, I suggest reframing and redefining the created narrative. Remember, you have something to do with the creation of those feelings. So create them wisely. For more observational assessment skills and integration, please go to my book, The Life Reset, the Awareness Integration Path to the Life You Want. You can get that in foojanzeine.com or Amazon. Thank you for listening.